I nearly fainted and went white, Kyle Walker reveals moment Lauryn Goodman told him she was pregnant with second baby. Kyle Walker has revealed he almost fainted and went white after Lauryn Goodman told him she was pregnant with their second love child. The Man City defender, 33, revealed he received a phone call from the model while he was about to start a session at the training ground. In an interview with The Sun, he said the shock caused him to go into survival mode. He said, "Lauryn told me at the end of October, early November. I remember going upstairs at the training ground when I got a phone call from her. I was with the physio at the time. I nearly fainted. I was just white. He said to me, 'What's the matter?' and I wouldn't tell him because I needed to process it myself. I asked if we could scrap the session and he just said, 'Fine.' I went into survival mode. I was like, what can I do now every day to make sure that I go home to Annie and the boys?" The footballer said he continued showing up on the pitch because it was a release from the emotional stress and anguish. Kyle added that he tried to keep the news secret because he's a private person, not because he felt shame or embarrassment. In the candid interview, he also explained how he first met Lauryn in his early 20s. Despite her claims, he insisted that there had never been a relationship. However, in April 2020, she gave birth to a son and later publicly named Kyle as the dad. He was thrown out of the family home and moved into a rented £8,000 a month pad nearby after telling Annie he had a baby with Lauryn after a one-night stand. But, his wife rekindled their relationship for the sake of their children, and Kyle promised never to contact Lauryn again other than for financial reasons regarding their son. By August 2022, Lauryn relocated closer to the Man City defender and he then met his son, Caro, for the first time. Then in early October 2022, Kyle traveled to London for groin surgery and secretly met Lauryn. The pair later slept with each other, which the England ace said wasn't intentional or premeditated. "A lot was going on. It's not an excuse. I'd ruptured my groin, I had a World Cup to get fighting fit for," he told The Sun. Boxing Day bombshell. After Lauryn revealed she was expecting with his baby, in early November, Kyle tried to keep everything under wraps. However, a day after Boxing Day, Lauryn took matters into her own hands and sent Annie an Instagram message, telling her, "I don't have two baby daddies, I have one." She also shared a photo of Kyle on a playdate with Lauryn and the two children in a park. The footballer said he suspected Lauryn would drop the bombshell after discovering Annie was pregnant with their fourth child. "She was screaming down the phone, saying Annie's pregnant. I said she wasn't. It was none of her business. I felt I had to lie to her because I knew if I told her the truth it was going to blow," explained Kyle. The pregnancy was the straw that broke the camel's back. "But," the footballer said, "I take full ownership of the choices that I've made that have hurt other people. I have done it by my own accord and I won't blame anything or anyone else in this situation. It was me that did it, me and Lauryn. We both did this. If I could go back and do it a different way, I would. I knew what was coming. The second child had been born and the deadline was set. It scared me." The England ace has now been thrown out by soon-to-be ex-wife Annie Kilner. He is living alone in a rented £3 million property as long-suffering Annie deals with the fallout amid her fourth pregnancy with Kyle. She has since ditched her wedding ring and hired Colleen Rooney's Wagatha Christie lawyer, Paul Lunt, and PR guru Rachel Monk. Kyle has opened up about the heartbreak of living separately from his children. "My little boy goes to sleep with me every night, and to not have him. I'm used to being away for long periods of time with England," he said. "We say goodnight. We say goodnight on FaceTime. But to know that I'm not with him because of my mistake." He also apologized to Annie, mum to 3 of his children and confessed the only person to blame is me. What I've done is horrible and I take full responsibility, he said. I made idiot choices and idiot decisions. I can't begin to think or imagine what Annie is going through. I've tried to ask her but there's pain and hurt. The man that's meant to love, care and be there for her, did this. He described days during which he just wants to curl up in a ball and go to sleep. My actions have caused a lot of pain to a lot of people. I'm sorry because, as a family, this isn't meant to happen, he added.